Hey guys, and welcome back to another island episode. You know what? My hands are huge. It's something that I've been noticing. Yeah, look at that. Look at that lower left corner. It's amazing how big that hand is. I think this is a bug though, because if I switch... I can't remember. It happened after I tabbed out anyway. But yeah, hope that you're doing good today. I have a pretty exciting episode today. I think we're gonna kind of carry on from, or we're gonna carry on the same theme that last episode. Last episode we kind of finished. Well, it's still not completely done. We still have stupid spiders to deal with and things, but we kind of continued to build our prison. Look at that. That is a ocean monument right there. I found 3 of those during my exploring. I'm kind of just out sailing. Do I have any sounds, by the way? Or is... Yes, I do. Kind of out sailing. To start this episode off, I've been mapping out quite a bit on our world map. And we're going to go and take a look at it. I'm going to finish this map and this map. I think, yeah. And I'll show you all that I've explored, but it's been kind of fun. It's like lowing, or I don't know, cutting grass. Yes. Anyway, where were I? We're gonna continue on the same route with mob farming and things. I want to try and make a gold farm today, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a pretty big build, so it's by no means guaranteed that I'll finish this thing in this episode. But I want to get it started, and I want to speak a little bit about mechanics and things. We're going to build it in the nether, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Let me continue to explore here. I just had to start the episode because my hands are so big, and I wanted to show you that. Just so I could confirm that it's not just me that's crazy. Anyway, let me continue to sail around and get the rest of the land explored here. And then we'll go and take a look at the world map. And then we'll go and try and start making a gold farm today. That's a goldy zombird right over there. Zombie team. Yeah, anyway, I see you in a little bit. So very... satisfying to do this map work. And check this out. We're gonna first of all copy this. Check this out. We're gonna copy this. No, place that there. Okay. I should have brought that one, I guess. I just did these 2 zoomed out 128 maps, and this is our world map so far. Earlier, I did this area, which is kind of interesting, and I found a huge mountain over there, that snowy thing. Here's our island, by the way. There's another mushroom island there. There's another one there. Did I not do... Hold on. I did... Yes. Started to do this one. Okay, so let's copy this one as well. Like that. Okay. And that goes there. I didn't bring this map, unfortunately, so that's not updated, but that's fine. So now we can go ahead and actually just check. Now we can go ahead and actually just check. Yeah, so okay. This here is that map. This here is this and there. Good. So this is our world map, and I really enjoy, like, I've never used maps in Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a big part of vanilla Minecraft, I feel. And I basically got this idea from Cubfan, who uses maps a lot. Also did a little bit more sanding, so you can see we're almost done. Well, this is actually a tricky area because there are 2 big mountains here, but we are well on our ways in sanding the entire southern part of the island. So that's pretty cool. I think, yeah, this here is our mob farm. This is where we have the prison underneath. Anyway, to today's project. Oh yeah, I installed a door here. Check this out. And then I have a drop down. I've done actually quite a bit off camera, I suppose, because I've been traveling this week. I actually just returned. Episode 22 haven't been released yet by the time of this recording, which is kind of sad because I wanted to see your comments, but it's so much traveling now that I have to backlog a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to show you a little bit of progression that I made. I started to work out a tunnel design or entry for the prison. So now I've put down an iron door here. I don't think we had that. And then this tunnel, which I think looks really good. And this thing is running. One thing that I did think, I really thought that this worked. Because I was testing it out in creative and I didn't get spider spawns. Look at that, that's a witch. Public service announcement. I didn't get any spider spawns in my test in creative. What I did, if we shut this off for a moment, was that first of all, I moved the lights. I think we discussed that in the end of the last episode. And then I placed down fence eye. And didn't I shut this off? I did shut it off, but I suppose it had a cycle left to run, probably. Yeah. I placed down fence eye and I was really happy with myself because the water can flow above it. Mobs can certainly not spawn above it, but the spiders are still spawning. And I'm starting to think that they are spawning here and that this air block is not bothering them. So in fact, I wanted to try one more thing, and like I said, I haven't seen your comments yet, so there may very well be a solution in episode 22, and if so, I am very appreciative of that solution, and I'm very sorry that I haven't read it yet. Anyway, what I wanted to try, well, this may not work. Is there redstone? Oh, crap. Okay. Well, you know what, that may actually not be an issue. We're gonna go ahead and try this, okay? And if this works, then we may have to implement it and move the lamp over. Basically what I'm doing is by placing these signs here, I should be stopping the water. The water should be flowing above it and then stop. Actually, we could, well, that would look kind of bad. We could place it on the wall. That way the water would stop right here. But that would probably look pretty bad. Let's just see if that breaks any of the redstone that we did. And if not, we'll try this out. Because now, I wouldn't think a spider could spawn with the help of 2 air blocks. Because that would just be weird. But they can definitely, as you hear, they definitely spawn. Oh, let's watch this. Yeah. So you see the water is kind of floating midair there. Which is fine. That's not the end of the world. And now there's definitely a space enough for the spiders to drop down. You can see it's kind of jumping on this very block. And this shouldn't be here. Hi. Yeah, he's kind of jumping on that very block. So that's a thing that I will try out. And obviously, if it does work, I'd have to... Oh, crap. Ooh, I just placed that last second pro move right there. If this does work, I'll have to go around and take these away. And place hoppers underneath, because now if this works, the spiders will be stuck here instead. But yeah, I'll look at that off camera. Now on to today's project, because it's going to be pretty huge. I don't want to waste too much time on things that, well, we can leave that on. On other things, just wanted to show you that. I want to show you one more thing. I started to dig out this room. I have a plan for that, but that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you one thing over here. By the way, this was pretty clever, eh? So the slime block launcher doesn't reach all the way up. So I just placed down some ladders. And I think that's livable. Pretty cool. On the world map, I said that I found some jungle... No, not jungle. Some ocean monuments. And, oh, yes, we can see them. The ocean monuments are kind of marked out like that. 2 pixels diagonally. So there's one there. There's one over there behind my crosshair. One there. And then one over here. Oops. There. And there was one more pretty close to the island. I think it's over here. Yeah, that one there. This one is probably eventually... Well, I don't know if that's actually maybe... There was another one on the other side somewhere. My point is that there are a lot of ocean monuments and we'll probably... No, I think it's this one here that I was thinking that we could build a farm out of in the future. Because we've got this nice little island over here. Yeah. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, so for today, as I said earlier... Oops, I have to leave my maps over here. Crap. And now this is a map that I randomly faulty spawned in, so I will just let that despawn. And we had one more map. I'm going to put that in here. I haven't fixed any closure mechanism here yet, but that's okay. Okay. So as I was saying, we're going to start at least to make a gold farm today. It's going to be a pretty huge build. I'm going to build a method. That's a pretty banner, by the way. Thank you. Not so, not so. I'm going to build a type of a gold farm that I've never built before. I've built several gold farms in the overworld, and I've built one in the nether in my previous series and in my previous Minecraft worlds. The one we're going to do today is going to be in the nether. Do I even have birch storage anywhere? I don't think so, so I'm just going to put it in here. I should just burn it, but hey, I will save it for now. So we're going to go ahead and build it in the nether, and it's a design that's designed by someone called Snow Clash, I believe, and I found it while looking or while checking out Cub Fans single player series. This was actually a while back. I think I did it over a year ago, but when I saw that gold farm, I was like, that's something I need to have in the pirate world. And besides that, if we can have a lot of gold, then we can build more beacons, because I have wither skulls for here. I could go mine some more. That's not a problem. I enjoy it. And we could build some more beacons, and we definitely need that. And we certainly don't have any iron at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ready here. The things that we're going to need to start this gold farm may not make a lot of sense to you right now at the moment, but it will in a moment. I'm going to need a stack of dirt. Okay, very good. Lots of bone and some dark oak saplings. These are actually the reason I started to explore, because I only had one for some reason, and you need 4 to plant one. I'm also going to bring an ender chest, and that should be sufficient. So now we're going to head to the nether. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. It's going to be exciting. Alright, so we are in our Hell Fortress. No, we're in our Hell Forge now. I also brewed up some night vision potions. And I don't know if it's just me, but I tend to get super stressed when I record in the nether, or when I see someone else record in the nether. It's a little bit dark, like, or it's the lighting is reddish, and it's not very pretty. So yeah, that's why I brought that. Okay, anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna break through bedrock today, and most of you probably know this already, but if you don't, it's gonna be a great opportunity to learn. We're gonna plan for a entrance right over here that will take us eventually to the gold farm. We're gonna probably install some kind of elevator here in the future. Let me just do this, because I can't stand ghasts. Seriously. They have the most annoying sound in the world. Yeah, I think this is about good for a distance. So from here we're gonna go straight up, and hopefully I should have brought fire resistance potions, because lava flows super quickly in the nether, and there may be a lava pocket coming up above us. Anyway, I'm gonna dig all the way up to the ceiling of the nether here, and once we're there, I will show you a trick that is pretty cool if you haven't seen it in the past, of how you can break bedrock in vanilla Minecraft. And this will give us access to the nether roof. Alright, there's the bedrock. Very cool, and we're Y118 now. And what we'll do up here is we'll consider having a room here in the future. So we'll probably want a little bit of space here. I'm having some other plans as well for what I want to do up here. There are some more tricks that you can use this bedrock for. So I want to have like an upper nether room, if that makes sense, to our Hellforge eventually, but it's going to be a while. And I just want to make sure that I don't break any bedrock where it's actually suitable for a thing I want to make in the future. And this may actually be a pretty good space for that. So maybe, this is where we came up, by the way. Maybe we go for this gold farm. This is going to be tough, man. I want to make sure that we try to get through the bedrock where it's thinnest. So like right over there looks like a good spot. But let's head over this way, like just 5 blocks or so. By the way, I am super much enjoying this series right at the moment, and I hope for your continued support. I trust for your continued support because I'm just having so much fun, and I do realize that a lot of episodes from this series is coming out, but I kind of figured that over the past year, one of my sayings have always been that I want to make what I enjoy making, which makes sense. But I've always been kind of consistent in having a schedule series and stuff. And I'm kind of breaking that a little bit now with this series being more frequent. But I really hope that you guys don't mind. I hope that you think it's a good thing. With so many projects and stuff that I have planned, that I just can't wait to get back to this world every time I finish up an episode. And I hope it's visible, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. This area actually looks superb for something else I want to do. So I wonder... let's just do it. We'll find another spot. So now we're going to get through the bedrock. The way we do this is... Hopefully this is still working in 1.8. Because I think I did it in 1.7 the last time I did it. But we're just going to spam an ender pearl. Like that. Perfect. And that last ender pearl will land somewhere. Yeah, right over there. Okay. So as you can see, we're on top of the bedrock, looking pretty good up here, or pretty cool, I should say. It's not looking pretty good, it's looking pretty plain and boring. We have some mushrooms growing here, actually. I didn't think about that, but that's pretty cool. So if you have wood and you make it up here, you can actually survive, kind of live up here. Bedrock does not allow mob spawn, which is great. So that's why there are no mobs up here, even though it's dark, but we have night vision. And the stupid particles is all in my face. Okay, so now to break the bedrock, it's a little bit of a grindy process, but it's totally worth it so that we have permanent access here. What we're going to do is simply plant down some dark oak, like that. And I'm also going to go ahead and put my ender chest here, so that we have... Oh, you know what we should do? We should claim this spot, right there. Yeah. We're just having that as a little bit of a work area. Anyway, that doesn't have to do anything with the actual breaking of bedrock. I did bring some tree or some wood. Some tree. That's the Swedish word for wood. Because I wanted to create a little bit of a chest situation here as well, I suppose. We're going to be working here for quite a while. This gold farm, I estimate the build itself to take probably around 10 hours, but we'll see. Anyway, to break the bedrock, basically all you have to do is grow dark oaks like this until you get one that has a root downwards, and the dark oak wood will replace the bedrock block. So I got some bad news and some good news. After chopping down this amount of dark oak, I started questioning myself whether or not I was doing this right, because I have done it plenty of times before, and the way you're supposed to do it is this: grow the tree, then get rid of the bottom chunk, place 4 new ones, and do that again. And fairly often you will get one that grows downwards, and it will break through the bedrock. We can get up and we can get down. but it wasn't happening. It wasn't working. So I resorted to my old friend, the old interwebs, and I kind of started Googling to see if I was doing it wrong. And it turns out the bad news is then that this have been fixed by Mojang in 1.8.2, which is kind of a facepalm moment. I suppose some of you knew that, I'm sure, and you were thinking, oh no, what is he doing? The stupid Swede. What are you doing? But yeah, I didn't know. I don't read changelogs. So that's the bad news. The good news is that they haven't made it impossible to get here, obviously, since we're here. So we can in fact ender pearl up here, which means that we have an entry to the top of the bedrock, so we can still make the farm. We just have to figure out a way, either a better way of getting up here. And I think you can do that by right-clicking a minecart, which that should place the character one block above, something like that. I'll have to work something out. To get out of here, though, at the moment, unfortunately, we're pretty screwed. We have to kill ourselves. Yep, that's how it is. So I'm going to put all my stuff. Good thing that I brought the ender chest. I'm going to put all my valuables in here. Including my stake and my bow. Well, torches. We will get back here though, so I mean, I don't really have to bring this, I suppose. But I'm gonna take away my armor. But we're gonna kill ourselves, and then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go back here with some obsidian. Because if we build a nether portal above the roof of the nether, we're gonna be able to use that portal to get out of here. But we can't use the portal to get back because nether portals will spawn the players at the maximum Y level 127. And since we are 128, as you can see over here, it's not going to work. But yeah, I'm just stalling here because I'm afraid of dying. But let's just do this. I suppose the easiest way to kill ourselves is just taking some fall damage. This feels so wrong. I think this is one of the very few times that I've actually killed myself on purpose in Minecraft. But this brought us back here, so that's fantastic. My bed was apparently... Oh, I was slain by an endermite even. That's pretty cool. My bed was even obstructed, so we just spawned in the spawn chunks. Oh, I love this place. It's good to be home. I've actually been chopping down trees for quite a while. I was even considering... going to... How am I going to do this? I'm going to need some more ender pearls, and I'm probably... Hold on, is this thing... Are you broken, Mr. Thing? Yeah, you're just giving me 9s. Huh. Have to work... I'll have to look into that. I'm probably going to want some feather falling boots, though. Oh, but wait. I did put the stuff in here. Hello. I'm smart. Okay. This have kind of put me off a little bit because I was kind of thinking that I would be grinding down some blocks and stuff for the gold farm. But at the same time, it's kind of fun to work out something new. I wonder if I want to do this whole getting into the top of the bedrock later. I think I want to do that later. Because we can definitely use the ender pearls. So maybe we'll continue doing that for now. So what we'll do is we'll bring some obsidian. And we'll bring a lighter, which I should have over here. Okay. Do I need anything else now? I think I'm probably gonna forget something, but I think that's good for now. So I'll go back there. I will ender pearl up. Actually, you know what I should bring? I knew I forgot something, didn't I? I should bring some ladders this time so that I can easily make my way up there and things. And I should also bring my pickaxe. I really hate it when you don't bring a pickaxe when you die and you get stressed and then you forget to bring your pickaxe. And also some blocks are always good to have. But yeah, I'm going to make my way back up there. I'm going to make a ladder, ladder staircase, I almost said. Laddering up there. Climbing up there, however you say it in the fanciness of English. And then we're going to make a portal. We're going to make sure that that works. And then I will come back to you. Okay, so I'm up here now. I've done a ladder so we can get up and down. And then I've done a little bit of a staircase. And there we go. We are now once again back on the nether. Here's our stuff. Why do I have a boat on me? I have no idea. Anyway, so let's do this then. Let's place the... Oh, what? And I just took it like a man because I was so... I was so shocked that that guy had spawned here. Maybe he've spawned on these dirt blocks actually, because he shouldn't be able to spawn on the bedrock nor on the chests. So let's get rid of these, I suppose. But yeah, let's place down a nether portal here. Pretty sure they haven't messed with this. Don't get me wrong, I do believe it's really good that they fix bugs. There are some exploits of this game that have made the game so much more fun though. And like that wasn't intentionally from the beginning. They weren't the things that they were planning, such as an iron farm and things like that. But that they have, you know, they've kept them in the game because so many players use them and they have fun with them. We're just gonna slap this, by the way, so that we don't get any gas spawning on top there. And I thought this thing of breaking bedrock was one fun thing. So I'm a little bit sad, but at the same time, whoa. Okay, so yeah, hello. One thing that we're gonna do here for sure is this, because otherwise we are screwed. But this is kind of a cool exit when we've been at our gold farm to be. All right, so we're back up here now, and the first thing we're actually gonna start the gold farm now, finally. And I want to start explaining a little bit what we'll be doing. I'm going to go ahead and use a trick that I saw Cubfan do, which was pretty clever. I'm going to put down like a bounce mat here. So if I fall, because we're going to go up. If I fall, I'll be caught by these slime blocks. Hopefully. I don't have a lot of them though. So anyway. You get the point. You guys are smart. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go from 128, which is this level, all the way up to y equals 240, and that's 112 blocks up. And I actually wouldn't mind, well, it'll probably be easier to place down the ladders later. Build height, while I do this, I'll go ahead and try and explain what we're doing and why we're doing things the way we're doing things. So build height limit in Minecraft is 256, okay? And that's basically the real roof of Minecraft, both in the real overworld and in the nether. And basically you can't place block at 257. So the reason we want to go all the way up to 240 is something that we spoke about while I built the mob farm. The way mob mechanic work in Minecraft is that they will spawn within 128 blocks of the player at valid spawn spots. Now, valid spawn spots we have kind of touched on. Any solid block, as long as the biome is not a mushroom island. They will not spawn on glass or half slabs or fences or slime blocks or a lot of stuff basically. But as long as there is a valid spawn spot and here comes the important thing for this specific build, as long as there are no, let's just build a little bit of a platform here. We should be at Y240. Yes, we are. As long as there are no valid, or as long as there are valid spawn spots and the more important thing for this specific build, as long as the mob cap isn't reached, mobs will be spawning if your difficulty is anything else than peaceful. And the mob cap, I believe on hard, is something around like 90, but do please feel free to correct me if that's wrong, because that's more an assumption. That basically means that if within 128 blocks of the player you have more than 90 mobs hidden in caves or wherever, there will be no other mobs spawning. And as with any mob farm, your goal as a mob farm creator is to get as many mobs as possible to spawn within a concentrated and controlled area. So for example, the prison we built, we wanted them to spawn in the cells, because in the cells we had a mechanism that would push them down and then into the trap and kill them, and we get their loot and we are all happy. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down here just because it looks so fun. Holy cow, this is scary. Okay, so they can definitely spawn on slime blocks. Good to know, I didn't know that. We could hold space to slow down. I didn't actually know that mobs could spawn on slime blocks. That must be new. I don't think that was the case when 1.8.0 was released. Was it, Mr. Pigman? I don't know. But yeah, what happened here was that these blocks were one of the very few valid spawn spots for pigmen when we were up there, because that was 112 blocks up in the sky. And so it's only those blocks and a few underneath us, which is mostly probably going to be netherrack anyway, that were possible for the pigmen to spawn. So that's why we wanted to go on the top of the nether, as I said before, as I think I said before anyway, depending on if I cut it out or not. The reason we want to be here is because we can then go up and we don't have to worry about slabbing or lighting up areas or making it in any way other ideal for the mobs to spawn anywhere else than on the controlled platform that we are to build now. Alright, I went ahead and I finished the spawning platforms off camera entirely. That's actually a lie, I didn't. I was recording a few things here and I was explaining a few more things, but then I went back and I was about to check my time on the video and it came to 54 minutes. So I decided, since I kind of want the episodes to be at least less than 40 minutes if it's a marathon episode, which this is turning into become, I wanted to spend some time on actually trying this out, and it wasn't too exciting placing all of this down. But check it out, it took me, I measured it, it took me 4.5 hours in game time to make these 3 layers plus the slab layer of spawning platforms. And these are basically a donut shape. The diameter is 73 and the inner diameter of the hole is 21, in case you want to build this yourself. And these will act as where the pigmen spawn. And I used Minecraft Plotter to get a picture of a pixelated circle when I made these. But anyway, I don't want to waste too much time. I'm actually very stressed that the video is so long, and I do apologize for those of you who are annoyed with it. But I guess you could just stop watching the video if you were annoyed. But I want to get to a point where we see whether or not this works. And now we get into the mechanic and why this farm is going to work. So first of all, we're going to be killing pigmen, if you didn't realize. Pigmen, they are one of the most important mobs in Minecraft. They drop gold nuggets and ingots when they die, as well as rotten flesh and golden swords. And of course, since they have that drop, we can go ahead and make a gold farm. And the mechanics we're going to use to kill these guys are their own mechanic of not of grouping up on you. When you attack one of them, everybody in range gets aggravated and they run towards you. And so we're going to kind of abuse that little social behavior they have, and we're going to take advantage of it. First of all, the first thing, we're going to take this guy, hopefully. Did I bring slabs? I did. We're going to take this guy. We're going to stick him here in this hole. This guy will be the on-off switch for this farm. If I can get him in there. There we go. Perfect. Hi, guy. You'll be stuck there for eternity. Okay. I think I want to do this, although I don't think it's required. But I want to do this. Can you go back a little bit, please? He's like regretting that he agreed to be the on-off switch. We're gonna name this pigment, and I chose the name Magneto from X-Man because he's gonna act as a magnet. Now, basically, the idea is every time we attack him or any other pigment, but he's gonna be the guy that we bully. Everybody else within this area will be aggro on us. And the platforms are built with stairs so that the pigmen can get up and down at different places. And I may have to add some more stairs there. I may have to do quite a few adjustments actually, but I wanted to try it out the way it is now. Let's see, where is it? This side. Yeah, this side here. On the middle layer, we're gonna have a bridge out like this. And then we're gonna put a trapdoor right here. And we're gonna open it. Now remember, mobs do think that trapdoors are full blocks, so they don't see that it's open, which means that they will walk over here thinking that they can, and then they will fall down. And the idea now is that we stand inside here, and they fall down and they die a horrible death. Please don't fall down. Thank you. So hopefully, when I attack this guy from my little safe platform here, which is slabbed out so that we don't get pigmen spawning, what I'm hoping to see is guys walking up like this and then taking one more step and falling down. And then if they do, we can go ahead and make a killing or make a collection chamber down there. So yeah, I think we're ready to try it out. It's kind of scary though, I'll admit, because I don't know if this will work. I don't know if I missed anything. I don't know if they will be able to reach me. And if they do, I know that I'll be dead. Also, the way we're going to attack Mr. Magneto is using a snowball so that he doesn't take damage. And since we named him, he's never going to die. And as long as we are within the area of 128 blocks, every single pigman will be aggro at us, even the newly spawned ones. And that's kind of the key here. So we'll continuously get pigmen that runs towards us, hopefully, and things will be great. Let's go ahead and cover this up. And hopefully, like I put this safety barrier here and they can't pass through that. So hopefully they can't jump and get us or they can't do anything else. Yeah, let's just try it out. I am nervous, but we'll see if it works. All right. Yes. Keep going. Okay, so they are not really willing to walk in, but they do get pushed by all the other pigmen. And we should see a constant flow, although not getting as many spawns as I was hoping to. Well, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit, to be honest with you. Now, we don't have a collection system. Oh, okay. Okay, little guy. Whew. So, small guys can get through here. So we need to consider doing some changes for that. But that's good to know. We'll make a proper chamber here. Once we finalize this. But as you can see, there are so many pigmen that are just running in here and they're actually pushing themselves in. So I guess we wouldn't even need the trapdoor. But I think I'll have to kind of encase this walkway that they walk on. And I do apologize for the particles, by the way. Maybe I could do this. Video settings, animations, potion particles off. Ah, that's so much better. Okay, that's the way we're gonna play. So we still have night vision. Fantastic, but they're definitely spawning in at such a rate that they continuously keep moving. One thing that I don't like is that I have magma cubes here though, because they are taking up some spawn spaces. But as you can see, it's pretty darn effective. They keep running here, and Mr. Magneto is just standing there being super angry. Okay, so now if we move 128 blocks away, they will stop being aggro against us. Hi guys, I'm falling like you. They'll stop being aggro against us, and we'll stop seeing them fall down, hopefully. Oh, and yeah, the jockey guys will obviously make it because they have a chicken. And holy cow. Here's the thing, on hard mode in Minecraft, if you kill pigments, there are a small chance that you will get a zombie to spawn. And as you can see, we've got quite a few to spawn. But yeah, this is crazy. This is a lot of XP as well. See how many levels we get here if this guy doesn't kill us. And how much gold we got from that short period of time. And not to mention the rotten flesh, which is actually going to be important for us once we get to villager trading. By the way, in the last video I had a new outro that's going to come here in a second. Do check it out if you missed it in the last video and let me know what you think. I was really happy with it. Just a short extra note. Okay, so I think that's all the gold from the... what could have been 2-3 minutes we were standing there. We definitely got a lot of XP as well. And obviously this isn't the way we'll pick it up in the future. We'll make, as I said, we'll make a collection area. But let's just have a closer look. Let's get rid of some of these. So we got, in like 2 minutes, a crap ton of gold. 25 ingots and 8 nuggets. And I think we can perfect it a little bit more. We also got this amount of rotten flesh. And I'm very happy with that. It is working, definitely. It's been a marathon build. And I'm a little bit sorry that the episode took so long. We have a little bit more work to do in order to make it actually usable. But we'll continue that in the next episode. I'm glad that I at least managed to show you guys in one episode my theory and then also put that into practice. Sorry that I had to cut away the building of this, but I guess it wasn't that important anyway. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much if you've stayed around for the entire video. I am very appreciative of that, and the guys seem to be angry still. Anyway, I'm very appreciative of that. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next episode.